Hey guys, what is going on? Casual Spanking over here, and today we'll be discussing the very first of 3 unique weapons you can get for Battlefield 4 multiplayer. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys brace yourselves because this video does contain spoilers if you guys haven't played the campaign already, because in order to get these weapons you have to beat the campaign with all gold standards at the end of each mission. Now, with that being said, at the end of the 7th mission, Suez, where you have the option to either let Hannah, Irish, or the Valkyrie blow up, go ahead and take your pick, because that is how you get any of the 3 weapons. Now, for the Assaulter class, you would unlock the QBZ-95-1, and you get that by letting the Valkyrie blow up, which basically means not either handing the C4 to Hannah or to Irish. So you just kind of wait there and you watch it blow up, and at the end you get the assignment. And although it might not tell you unlock the QBZ-95-1, when you go back to your battle log to customize your loadout, it will be there as an option. So I figure we're going to go ahead and start with that, since I'm guessing most of you like to play as the Assault class rather than any of the others. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at it over here. As you guys can see, I don't have any of the other assault rifles unlocked except for the AK-12, which is the starting, and the QBZ-95-1. Would make sense, because otherwise, you know, the chain of progression would be kind of broken, right? But here you go. It's there anyways. Let's go ahead and take a look at it over here then in the customization. Rotate it around a little bit for you guys so you guys can see what it looks like. You guys can actually pick this up quite often in the campaign, so getting used to it is not that difficult, and I'm very glad that DICE did that. They basically put in every single weapon from the multiplayer into the campaign somewhere, allowing you to pick it up and kind of get practice with it, you know, before you go ahead and jump to the multiplayer. So that is the weapon, guys. It is very sleek looking. It is a bullpup design, so your hip fire is going to be absolutely stupendous. And let's go ahead and take a look at the attachments. No optics, no accessories of any sort, and the paint is default. So let's go ahead and just like spawn with it, see what it is like. We're going to go ahead and spawn at the US deployment. And guys, I decided to choose the test range because, I mean, it's here for a reason, for us to, you know, test all our weapons, test out all the vehicles, and just to kind of get the feel for them. Now, we're going to go ahead and come up to this wall. Here are the close range targets. We're going to go ahead and just like full auto, no problem. As you guys can see there, the recoil is very controllable. Go ahead and grab some more ammo, because you do gotta go through ammo quite quickly over here. Now we're going to go ahead and just like basically hit fire from close range. As you guys can see, very little effort to go ahead and knock down both those targets. Not the case with a lot of weapons, but with this weapon it is easy to do because of the low rate of fire and easy controllability. Now, of course, playing with a mouse versus playing with a controller is a very different story, naturally, and after, you know, experiencing both, I do feel that controlling the recoil with a mouse is far simpler. You can make far quicker adjustments and very small movements, whereas with your thumb it's somewhat more clunky. Let's go ahead and test it out at those medium range targets. Oh, it would help if I actually aim at the targets. No problem. Longer range, no problem. Even longer range, no problem. And the thing is, guys, the low recoil, the pretty nice iron sights in my opinion. As you guys can see there, they kind of look like the AA-94 iron sights from Battlefield 4, except you guys don't have that massive metal blocking around the one side, kind of blocking off all your peripheral vision on one side. Here you guys can still see your environment pretty well, aside from the little area that you're locked down on. And I think it's fair to say that once you're aiming down sights, you're pretty set on taking down that target rather than looking around the entire map. Now, naturally, as you guys crouch and go prone, your crosshairs will get smaller and your accuracy will improve, but nothing, you know, that aiming down sights won't fix, unless you're aiming, you know, at longer targets or moving targets like we will right now. 2 targets moving that way, 2 targets moving that way. Take out the first one with no trouble at all. That is, guys, not the fault of the weapon. That is just my fault along there. But as you guys can see, the weapon hop around a little bit. The weird, not necessarily up, down, right, or left kind of recoil pattern kind of goes all over the place. It makes it somewhat more difficult to lead a moving target, because you don't know which direction the gun is going to bounce, whereas some of the other guns in Battlefield 3 were slightly more predictable with directly upwards and right patterns, or directly up or directly left. And it made it a lot easier for you to track a moving target and compensate for the recoil. Now, with a weapon like this that's got that kind of jittery recoil that goes all over the place, it is somewhat more difficult to hit the longer range targets if you're going full auto. Now, if they're moving in a direct line, it's not too hard to, you know, not too hard to do once you work out the time to target. And I could swear I could see some of those targets getting hit. Well, we got him at the very end there. But again, guys, I'm not the most professional player over here. I'm just a casual gamer, and I'm giving you my casual perspectives and understandings of the weapon as I get them. Guys, to unlock these, you do have to have the gold standards again for each one of the missions. But luckily for you, you don't have to play through the campaign 3 times in order to get all 3 weapons. You can actually go ahead and just replay the Suez mission once you go ahead and beat the whole game. as many times as you need to in order to do each of the 3 different endings and unlock the P90 for the engineer class, the M249 for the support, and the QBZ-95-1 for the assaulter class. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you guys enjoyed it in any form or way, or just found it helpful, even though I may not be the most lead gamer out there, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, as well as share the video if you guys think it will help other people like your friends or anybody who is new to the battlefield and really wants to get these 3 weapons, because there is no way for you to get them in the multiplayer, I don't think, and I do believe that they're just campaign only achievements. And it's nice that DICE gives you an incentive to play the campaign, which I honestly thought was absolutely spectacular. But with all of that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and catch you guys later. I got to get some sleep. It is pretty late on today, or rather early, depending which way you look at it. And I'm glad I made this video for you guys. I'm really liking this test range. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a tour of it in a later video, but for now, that is it for this video. I'll go ahead and catch you guys later. Peace out, fellas.